Hey my friends, welcome to Kyle's Film Garage. Today we're gonna go on Sunset to East Hollywood. So, haven't been there before, at least not with you. So let's do that. We'll get right to it. Where are we, Kyle? All right, so we are at Sunset and Vine, and we're gonna go east on Sunset and check out what we see. We're gonna go all the way to Vermont, so that's pretty cool. So let's see what's between here and there. All right, so crossing Vine right now. You got your Chipotle on the right. That used to be a Starbucks. And take it easy, man. Used to be a Starbucks, now it's Chipotle. So, you know, food and coffee, gotta have them both. Across the street, you got your old Chase building. They have like an ode to Hollywood on the front of it, some tile work. It's pretty cool. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and use this light here and cross Argyle. So I wanted to show you over here is the Palladium. So we're gonna walk by the Palladium. Super famous place. I love how they have all the cool artwork on the buildings. Make it a little, you know, a little festive. Beautiful day in Hollywood. I'm glad that you are with me on this walk down Sunset. The Palladium. Oliver Tree. Ceremony. Cool. Oh, look at that. Host your events with us. Private events, award shows. Cool. That's probably not cheap. You'd be a security guard right here. No thanks. So we are at El Centro, and El Centro, if you go down this way, that is where my gym is, 24-hour fitness, or nope, LA Fitness. Well, you know, they're all the same. That place right there used to be a Rite Aid. It's now a nothing. I don't know why they close all those places. It's like, you know, you gotta get your stuff somewhere, right? That's they call the Gower Gulch. It's a cool little shopping center. Starbucks, pizza, chicken burger. That probably means chicken. We're right across the street from Columbia Square, Paramount, Columbia Square Living. So I guess these places up here, living. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess those are condos. Did not know that. All right, cool. So where are we, Kyle? We are at the corner of Gower and Sunset. That's the Sunset Gower Studios right over there. And you've been with me several times before on the Hollywood walks during the strike. That's going to be right down here by the Netflix building, which is where we are on our way to. Sunset rooftop. That'd be fun. Liquor store. La Monarca. Monarca. Ooh, that's funny. Very good. Bakery cafe. I don't know who stays here or made this, but this whole situation has become like a big art display. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm just showing you what I see. So yeah, so where are we, Kyle? We are at 6061 Sunset, right by, all right, well, okay, we'll give you this one, 6055 The Palms Hollywood Inn and Suites. So you too can stay right here. It's like the classic kind of 70s vibe down there, you know, like just a little two-story long stretch. Should have like a little pool in the center. I don't even remember what used to be here, but oh no, I remember. Okay, yeah, there was a like a strip of, some of them were apartments and some of them were stores, and then part of it burned down. So I guess instead of like just, you know, fixing the other part and whatnot, they just tore it all down. So I'm sure some insurance people were like, we're gonna have to look at this a little bit more closely. Yeah, it is a big piece of land here. So if you can see, like right here, this big high-rise, I bet you that one of those is gonna go right here. Wanna bet? Bet it does. All right, so we are crossing Gordon Street on Sunset. Got your Arby's across the way. I used to love some Arby's when I could eat it. I'd say like the beef cheese is probably one of my favorite fast food restaurant sandwiches. So yeah, hope you're enjoying this beautiful day with me here. I appreciate you. Remember to subscribe to the channel, please, because that helps out in the algorithm of the YouTube and all that good stuff. If you want to support independent film, you can also join the channel so we can keep making movies, because that's the whole point of this channel. I'm hoping is that one day it will be big enough to support making independent films. So I appreciate anything that you can do. All right, so where are we, Kyle? I was wondering where the famous Devil Jeep was, and now we know it's on Sunset. All right, so this is Sunset Bronson. So this is Bronson Avenue, and if we were to go that way, which is north, that is where you would find the Bronson Caves. What are the Bronson Caves, you might ask? Well, the Bronson Caves are where they shot the original Batman back in the 60s. You know, where the Batmobile comes out of the Bat Cave. It's right up this street, Bronson Avenue. That's right by, this is a little like single unit apartment place. I don't know if they have rentals there anymore, but it's a bar right here. I forget what it's called, but I was there once. It's a pretty cool little bar. Yeah, this is St. Moritz. All right, so this is 5815, and right across the street is 5808, and that is the Netflix building. So on a couple of videos that I came and walked on the SAG strike line, that was right there. So this whole sidewalk across the street, it was all that way, and then they would turn on Van Ness and down that way too. So yeah, so that's where the picket line was. we're coming up on the 101 freeway. So in case you wanted to know, does Sunset cross the 101 freeway? Yes, it does. Right at Van Ness Avenue, 1700 North. So this is the 101. So they used to have a bunch of tents here, and then what the city came and did was, as you can see, they put these concrete rocks and whatnot, so there would not be a comfortable place for tents anymore. So that's what they did. That's the 101, and we're walking across it. Over here, got your Home Depot. We've been there many times. And this is what the 101 looks like, not looking through a fence, just like you'd expect. It's a freeway. All right, so where are we? This is the Home Depot right there as you stare into the sun, going, Kyle, why are you making us look into the sun? I don't know, it just happened. This is a auto body repair where they have like all kinds of like super fancy cars. Look at that. All kinds of cool stuff in there. We're right by the Dunes Inn on Sunset. It's AAA approved. Right by the Home Depot, which is right over there. This is, you got yourself your Target, which this place was closed or like in a state of being built for years. Like they had like, they didn't get the right permits, so they had all of the issues with getting it done. So it sat there in like disrepair for like 3 years. So yeah, good job. So Target, and across the street, where, first of all, where are we, Kyle? We are at Sunset and Western. Now, this place across the street where you see the giant crane, that used to be Food for Less and an insurance place, like a bunch of little shops and whatnot. And now, as you can see, it's gonna be a giant something, because that's what they do. That's what they do. All right, crossing Western. This place right here has been rented, and then nobody ever moves into it. It says now hiring, and it looks like it's gonna open, but then it never does. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that place. Walgreens. This is one of the few Walgreens that's still here. There was a big Walgreens further down the street, closer to the strip and whatnot. Nice, super nice Walgreens. Closed it. I don't know why. We just don't know these things. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That's gonna be a very big building. Concrete, rebar, super strong stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be big. We're right by the Hollywood Star Inn, 5435. This place right here, if you can see through here, used to be the Upright Citizens Brigade. Used to have their school here, and then what happened was that thing that shut down everything 3 years ago, and then that went away. So yeah, that used to be Upright Citizens Brigade School, and I don't know what it is now, but it's not that. Maybe it's nothing, but they're still doing something. So available, okay, it just says available. So yeah, we don't know what it's gonna be yet. All right, so we are at Sunset and Serrano Avenue. That's right by the El Pollo Loco, which I used to get stuff there all the time when we lived down here. And then it got super expensive. I don't know what happened, but yeah, prices went up on El Pollo Loco a couple of years ago. So there is, well, that place looks like it should be demolished, but there is a notice of demolition over there. So yeah, we got the 99-cent store coming up on our right. All kinds of cute little shops and whatnot. Sun Spa, T-Mobile, dentist, meat and produce. You got your Thai food. Cool. So we're coming up on Hobart. If you want to Google Maps along with what we're doing here. Okay, so we're at Hobart, coming along here, and so regarding my documentary coming up about the tent situation, I'll explain a little bit about that in a second. So one of the laws is that as long as there's 36 inches on the sidewalk, they can be there. So not sure exactly. I'll get more into it in the documentary, but yeah. So yeah, that's why they can be there, as long as they have 36 inches of travel for the ADA compliance. 99-cent store. It's not 99 cents anymore. It used to be everything was 99 cents, but now they can put a number in front of that. So it can be $1.99, $3.99, $5.99. I mean, just because it has 99 in it, they can still call it the 99-cent store. Yeah, they just moved the dot. That's what happened. All right, so we're at Kingsley Drive in Sunset. Got your Shakey's over here. I've had Shakey's before, just a couple times. Got your classics. Jewelry, foot care, spa, nail spa, dentistry. A lot of like little tiny dentist places. This place across the street is an elderly care facility, Briar Oak on Sunset. Or it was, anyway. I'm pretty sure it still is. All right, so this is Winona. See that right there? That would not be legal because they're covering the whole sidewalk. So over here, you got your AutoZone. You got Goodwill Donation Center. At that particular AutoZone, I have bought many things from it for many vehicles, because in about 3 blocks we're going to be at the street that we used to live, called Alexandria. And yeah, it's a lovely little street. But yeah, so these are my old stomping grounds around here. Yeah, it's not so bad. So this is Renzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Muay Thai. Cool. So 5121 Renzo Gracie, in case you want to train. And this place right here has gone through many different situations. It was like an outdoor gym, and they tried all kinds of things with it, and nothing really worked, because people, I guess, didn't want to be like outside, you know, doing physical activity right on Sunset, which is you know, highly trafficked. So I think it was just poor planning. Somebody said, hey, this is a great idea, and then it ended up that it really wasn't a great idea, so it never worked. All right, so this is Normandy and Sunset, and that is the 7-Eleven that I would go to whenever I needed anything from a 7-Eleven, because it was right where we lived. liquor store, Zanku Chicken. That place is amazing. Such good chicken. I know the guy that owns that place. He also owns the Sunset Laundry right next to it, liquor store and laundry. It's not like I know him. He just owns the place, and I used to go to that laundromat. So, you know, I've met him. Yeah, clarified. Now this place, Trees Hollywood, used to be one of the smog places. So I have gotten my vehicle smogged right there where that table is inside, and now they sell trees. Cool. That place across the street, that empty lot, it's so it angers me to say that empty lot, because that used to be a bunch of bungalows and like really super cute places, and then they tore it down years ago and now it's a nothing. So yeah, bummer. Used to be a guy named Nick that lived there. He grew roses. He had like all these like special roses, and now it's just a big empty lot. So there you go. All right, so we're at the Arco right now, and this is our old street, Alexandria. So I'm actually gonna walk down here a minute and show you where Preacher 6 was created, right down this street. Yeah. So in one of my unboxing videos, I jumped off of those steps right there like a bunch of times. It's in one of my intro videos from 3 years ago or 4 years ago. But yeah, so this is my old street. It's a nice little street. It's like it's quiet. They have some apartments. They have a lot of little houses. Oh wow, I haven't been here in forever. Haven't had a need to come here, but they're building a huge place right across the street. Crazy. Okay, so this right here used to be where we lived, at that address. Yeah, so cute little bungalows. It was yeah, it's a nice little place. I think like our particular unit had an art studio, and now that got torn down and made into an additional unit. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, so yeah, so this is my old street. This is where Preacher 6 was created, written. I built the set in that backyard right there for it. So still in post-production, got to do some VFX and whatnot. So that's just keep going, you know. So if you want to help to finish that film, please join the channel here, or you can go to my Patreon. $3, $4, whatever. Everything helps so that we can you know, keep the dream of independent film alive. So I appreciate you. Click like on this and subscribe to the channel and all that stuff, and everything helps. It's 14, 16, it's cute little houses. I mean, I think all these houses like would be like 4,000, 4,500, those kinds of prices. So, you know, expensive. So, but they probably got in here when it wasn't that much, and that's just how much it is now. That's my guess. So where are we? We're coming off of Alexandria back to Sunset as our initial walk. All right, so we're back on Sunset, and basically this is like kind of Hospital Row. So this is Kaiser Permanente, big hospital that we're walking by right now. All right, so where are we? We are at Kenmore and Sunset, and Burger King is right here. Oh yeah, time for a Whopper. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cross the street. So we're at Sunset and Edgemont. So Kaiser's on both sides of the street here. And they have Children's Hospital as well. All right, so if you need to know where the urgent care is, it's right here, 4700 Sunset. Across the street is the Self-Realization Fellowship. I believe it is a multi church of all religions. Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say, except it says it right there on the sign, Church of All Religions. That's pretty cool. Which is right next to the big Scientology building. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that the big blue building back there. It's kind of hard to see on the GoPro, like what you can and can't see until I'm looking at it on the computer. But that's a big Scientology building right across there. Hey, by the way, this is my shirt, Kyle's Film Garage. So I hand screen these. I have men's and women's cuts, so if you want one, I'd be happy to make it for you, and the link is in the description. Yeah, so we're still walking. So this is still like 4760 Sunset. This is still Hospital Row. It's just like blocks of hospitals, and so yeah, a lot of healing going on here. Center for Medical Education and Research. Cool. I mean, you gotta learn, right? Starbucks across the street, because even doctors drink coffee. All right, so we are coming up on Sunset in Vermont, and this is where we're getting off. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do all the things, click like and subscribe and comment and the things, and I will see you on the next video.